Well, good evening. I'm James Smith, and I have the humble privilege of being the president of Nativity Preparatory Academy. And welcome to the President's Reception this evening, all about living our journey, living the mission here at Nativity. It's been a beautiful start to the school year. In unprecedented times, our faculty, staff, volunteers, families, and students have band together to ensure that we can make 5-day in-person instruction a reality. As we face economic hardship and educational inequities, Nativity is at the forefront of making sure we close that gap and build bridges. I'm so excited to have you here tonight and to hear the stories. And this is a virtual platform, so Facebook Live, there's going to be an opportunity for you to comment in the chat box as we go throughout the evening, and I want you to use that, and we'll refer to that more later. But you're going to hear some tremendous stories from our students, but also from our alums. I want to hear why this mission is so important to you. What is connected you to this mission? You are the bedrock. And for those who are new to us tonight, what brought you here tonight? I'm so interested in hearing in the comment section here on our Facebook Live virtual engagement this evening. Please leave your name and tell us your story, your journey, about how you came to this table this evening together. I'm so excited to learn more about each of you as I continue my journey here as the new president. And I can't wait to continue to showcase what we're doing here to transcend circumstances and bring glory to these young people as they reach their full potential.
Good evening. I'm Jennifer Kremer, principal here at Nativity Prep. I just wanted to take a moment to tell you some of the exciting things that are happening here on campus. Having a big building and a small student population has never been before such a blessing. We spent all summer planning and preparing to do whatever it took to safely reopen 5 days a week for our students and families. I truly believe that what we're able to do for our students here will not only just impact their academic success, but also support and nurture their emotional wellness during an unprecedented time for both the students and the teachers as well. We're so happy to be returning a sense of normalcy for our students to learn in a safe environment, while at the same time addressing the emotional needs as a result of the closures during the pandemic, intertwined with family life and the desire just to be a kid. This year fills us with hope as we open the doors and we greet our students each morning. They've missed school, but they've really missed Nativity, and they've missed each other. The gratitude that they express is only a fraction of what they really feel. We're working so hard as a team of learners, exploring new ways and new strategies and new technologies. Despite all these restraints, we are happy, we are grateful, and we're continuing the mission that inspires us to keep moving forward. We thank you now more than ever for the opportunities that you provide these children who come to us with challenges that sometimes hide their own dreams and potentials. Nativity is a place where they feel lifted up, valued, and encouraged to reach higher. Our thanks pales in comparison to the value of what your generous hearts provide. We are truly grateful, and we thank you.
Hello, my name is Evelyn, and I'm an 8th grader. I have been here since 5th grade. My favorite thing at Nativity is how close we are together and how small the community is, and we're always there for each other. I think it's important for me to be here because it helps me grow as a person and intellectually as well. Nativity is different from other schools because first everyone knows each other, and the teachers are very, very kind and always there to help. And we don't get that in a lot of schools. After Nativity, I want to go to high school and then help with the environment, like with all the oil, and too much like use of like water and cutting down too many trees. If I could tell someone that didn't know anything about Nativity, I would tell them that it's a great place.
My name is Romina. I'm in 8th grade and I've been at Nativity since 5th grade. I like how small our school is because we can like communicate with each other with like no problem, and we have like close relationships with our teacher because of that. So I like that about the school. Ever since I came to Nativity, I would say I've become closer with like a lot of the people here, and I've made close friendships and like bonds with everyone. So I guess like that would have changed me. Because our Disney school is so small, I have a close bond with my teachers. And because of that, I don't feel like uncomfortable around them. I'm comfortable enough to like ask questions, and I'm not like worried about what they'll think because, you know, I know them, I know what they're like. So I think that has a big impact on like a lot of the students here. I'm picking between either BK or Mercy. I want to go to law school. If I had to tell someone about Nativity that didn't know anything about it, I would tell them that Nativity is like a really friendly community. If anyone like came to visit, they've always said that Nativity has a really welcoming and friendly community. And I guess it's like really important with us because we're very close.
Now, let me paint you a deeper picture of the 4+4+4 model. It truly is a journey. So starting here with us, our 5th graders, working with our high-quality staff, faculty, and teachers, small, intimate groups, building this network, this village for each individual student, to find out where they are as they come to us, to do that assessment, and to build an individualized education plan for each student. That is the level of detail the program engages in, making sure that they are ready for that next step by looking at all the opportunities through scholarship, and also making sure they're ready for the rigor of those educational components that come from McQuaid, Our Lady of Mercy, Bishop Kearney, and Aquinas. Once they get into those schools, she and I and the rest of the staff can continue to work with them. Now we're support. Now we're the loving hands to guide them in their new environments, to ensure that they're fitting in socially, but also that they're lifted up and empowered to continue their journey of excellence from our base to their next school. That's 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, ladies and gentlemen, that we're going to be alongside them and the family to ensure that success. When they get that acceptance letter and they're ready to go on campus and they start their journey at their college of choice, we're also there virtually over the phone to assist them, and sometimes in person when they're at local schools.
Hi everyone, thank you all for joining us tonight. My name is Meredith Smith and I am the Director of Student Support and Programs here at Nativity. One of the big pieces of my role is working with our graduate support program. Our graduate support program starts when our students are 7th and 8th graders here at Nativity, because while we are a middle school, we are also a 4+4 program, meaning we give support for our students while they're here in the building and throughout their 4 years of high school, beginning with the application process and the high school decision process. That feeds into tuition support for high school, supplemental tutoring access, resources, uniforms, books, whatever materials our students need to be successful while they are in high school, and then also throughout their college application process. Tonight you will hear a few stories from a couple of our graduates who are in our graduate support program about the importance of graduate support to them as they are in their high school journey and applying to college. I hope that you find these stories to be meaningful and impactful and can see the value of the Nativity education and the graduate support program in the lives of these students.
Hi, my name is Kalind and I'm a senior at McQuaid Jesuit High School. I attended Nativity from 5th grade to 7th grade. I'm currently applying to U of R, RIT, St. John Fisher, and Cornell. I've come back to Nativity to tutor and help with the basketball program at Nativity. I've built a lot of connections with many students, and I help them around at McQuaid when they come to McQuaid as well. Nativity is a great school, and they do a really great job supporting your graduates after you come from Nativity. They don't leave you by yourself, and they help you find ways through. Also, other graduates from Nativity are really approachable, so when you go to high school, you can ask them around for help very easily.
I'm Xavier Collier. I go to McQuaid, and I am a sophomore. I graduated at Nativity in 2019, and I was there for 3 years. I'm involved in basketball, and I'm part of the Black Student Union. I come back to Nativity to do service, and Nativity also provides me with materials and clothes for the graduate from McQuaid. Nativity helped me be prepared for high school, and all the little things that I needed to know, and it prepared me really well, and that's why I think Nativity is a good place.
Mike Hurley. I've been involved with Nativity for, I guess, 7 or 8 years now. All it took for me was a trip down to Wayland Street here to tour the school with my wife one day, and from the time you walk in the school and are greeted by the kids to see their assembly and everything else, it's pretty easy to get sucked into the mission here and the importance of seeing these young urban youth develop and grow their education. So since then, got more involved, both as sponsors and now as a board member, and heading up the marketing committee here at Nativity. My wife Meredith and I, as we looked at places to invest within the city, we found no better place than here at Nativity. We feel it's really important to have a tuition-free based holistic education for our urban youth, where we're increasing their development so that they can go on and have that equity and opportunity, and then hopefully that continues to spread throughout the city of Rochester, so that all of our youth feel like they have a full opportunity through education and will apply themselves as much as they possibly can toward that end. And in order to have that in a tuition-based environment, Nativity needs resources, and it's important for people to invest in places like this that then turn and invest it in our youth. Nativity is blessed with so many volunteers that do so many different things here, everywhere from college kids to retired people and everything in between. But when you put time into Nativity, you get a lot more out of it than you put in. And it makes volunteering here quite easy and quite fulfilling, and everybody wins in that scenario.
I have to reiterate how grateful we all are to everyone here tonight with us for the amazing support. Through time, talent, and treasures, you are making this mission possible. Our funding dynamic here, our donor-funded approach to education equity is unbelievably powerful. But it couldn't be done without individuals like yourselves and others who are joining tonight potentially to look at us as a charity of choice to help us mitigate inequities in this world and bring light and joy to our students. I also ask you to think about joining me, putting into the comments, we support the journey, I support the journey, and why you do that. Now more than ever, and I'll say it again, Nativity is a part of the solution. Through God's love, through the support of individuals like yourselves and families, we are changing lives. I'm an example of what God did through the use of an angel, now my Father. Nativity and the staff and the volunteers here are an example of God's work to provide equity. We bring all walks of life here by showing our love and commitment to educational equity. You're doing that. You are making this a reality. And everything that we've done to make sure our school's ready for COVID, the safety and security and health measures that we've taken, the increased expenses, all those investments are worth it, because I get to hear and we get to hear the joy in the voices and see it in the eyes, under the masks, in the eyes of our students. They're thriving, ladies and gentlemen, family. They are thriving because of you. So tonight, please put in the comments, we support the journey. I support the journey. I can't wait for you to see this more. For those who've joined tonight for the first time and they're hearing and seeing this journey with us, welcome. For those who've been with us from the beginning or joined in the middle, thank you. Every single day we move forward because of you. The donor support, the investment in our staff, in this school, in our students, is changing lives for the better. Future leaders in this building right now, or in our graduate support programs right now, are going to help us close the gap and bring heart and empathy to this community, to this world. Nativity is that seed that will flourish into the flower that will change this country. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.